Welcome back to Good Morning Football. We are now joined by one of the most elite wide receivers in the National Football League. He currently ranks 5th in the league with 963 receiving yards. Yeah, he's almost at that 1K mark, and he's going to hit that this weekend. And he's a major reason why the Washington football team is in the thick of the race for the first place spot in the NFC East. Please welcome former Mr. Football in the state of Indiana by way of Cathedral High School and the Ohio State University, Scary Terry McLaurin!
Appreciate y'all for having me. I like that introduction right there. What's up, man? How you doing?
Of course. I'm good. I appreciate you joining me, man. So, Terry, if you didn't get a chance to see it yesterday, we named you the winner of Toe Drag Swag for Week 12. This is a beautiful catch on the sideline, and it was thrown by Logan Thomas. So kind of walk us through this play, and what's it actually called? What was going through your head during the play?
Yeah, well, for a few people who may know, Logan Thomas was a former quarterback in college, and it was a play that we've been working on for a few weeks now, and Coach Turner wanted to come into this game and be aggressive. So what better way to bring out this reverse pass with Logan throwing the ball? And I just told him all week just to put the ball up there and give me an opportunity, and I'm going to come down with it. So he threw a great ball, and then I knew, you know, being close to the sideline, I had to get my feet in. And to be a pro, you got to get 2 feet in. So it was just an overall great play.
That's what I'm talking about. To be a pro, you got to get your feet in. All right, so as part of being a Toe Jack Swag winner, we send out T-shirts. So I got this cut off right here, and this is coming straight to you, man. We're going to send this to you. We're going to send one to Logan for throwing the ball, and we're also going to send one to Coach just because we love Coach. So we're going to send you 3 of these shirts. Now, here's what we do on the show. Kyle does Angry Runs. He sends out a scepter and a shirt to guys, and he gets some really cool pictures. Sometimes the receivers, they be doing me greasy. They get the shirt. They might rock it. They don't take any pics. So all I'm asking is that I get a picture with you, Logan, and Coach, and you guys can just send it back to me. If you want to do a video, cool, but all I ask is for a picture. These are already on the way. Is that cool?
Bet. Say less. We got you. We're going to make you look good over here.
Say less. That's what I'm talking about.
Don't be doing them greasy.
No, don't do them greasy. All right, so Nate introduced you as Scary Terry. We call you Scary Terry all day long. I got a friend who works for the Washington football team saying he doesn't actually love that nickname. He likes the C on the jersey. The captain is what he wants to be called. Okay. Let's set the record straight for everyone in America who's tweeting Scary Terry, Scary Terry. Is it Scary Terry or is it the captain? What is the nickname we're calling Terry McLaurin from this point forward?
I don't really have a nickname that I call myself, but I would like Scary Terry to be more original. I feel like a few guys played in sports had that, but you know, with all the fan love, I get Scary Terry, I get F1, I get the captain, I get a lot of things. So as long as they're showing love, I don't really mind. But you know, I definitely appreciate having that C on my chest. So keep them coming. I hope one sticks, but I'm not really sticking with one right now.
Well, it's the captain now. You just changed it.
He's the captain now.
We called you. You are the captain now. We called you Scary Terry because Ron Rivera came on our show at Super Bowl in Miami and made T-shirts. He had T-shirts of Scary Terry, so that's why it has stuck on the show. But you were forever known as the captain. And we're not the only ones here, by the way, noticing your dominance over the season. After your win over the Cowboys, Chad Johnson, friend of the show, left his waiter a tip for $963. That is, of course, in honor of your 963 receiving yards on the year. You're about to hit that 1G mark. What did you make of that? And overall, how do you feel about Chad's overwhelming support of you since breaking into the league?
I think that's, first of all, a really, really nice gesture, especially with these tough times that we're going through. For him to go out of his way to give above and beyond is really cool to see. And then to kind of give that little tip of the cap to me is something that I take pride in, because when you're getting respect from guys who played your position, played this game at a high level, that can't be overstated. So, you know, Ocho he's been a great receiver. He was a great receiver his time playing, and he was just a technician. I like to watch his film and the way he gets in and out of his cuts, the way he attacks defenders is with a ruthless mentality. And he goes into each game feeling like nobody could guard him, and that's the type of mentality you have to have on the outside to win in this league. So hopefully me and him can get in the offseason and get some work in. I could show him a little something. He could show me something too.
You're right. For all the extracurriculars, Ocho was an incredible receiver, amazing route runner. We love seeing the highlights of him. First line of Terry McLaurin's Wikipedia page. Terry McLaurin, also known as Scary Terry. First sentence, dude. Someone needs to go edit that thing, because right now we are talking to Captain McLaurin. And Captain McLaurin, there was an awesome moment near the end of this game last week where Alex Smith goes down on the sideline. And here it is, and Jerry World, he's running towards the sideline. He goes down. And as he's on the ground, Dwayne Haskins sprints over, running out of nowhere to help him up and support him. It was a very loaded moment for everyone watching. You and Dwayne go back to Columbus together. You know him well. It has not been easy for him, I'm sure. What has this been like for you? What is your take on the quarterback situation with Haskins getting sat down and the veteran coming back in? What is your takeaway from it this season been?
Yeah, well, first of all, as a receiver, I feel like my job is to make whoever's taking the snap's job easy. And so it didn't matter if it was Dwayne, it was Kyle, and now that it's Alex. My mentality is to go out there and compete and make plays for them each and every game. So I didn't really go into the mentality of, well, I'm worried about who my quarterback's going to be. It's just how do I make them look as good as possible. You know, you see that clip right there. I feel like they have a brotherhood in that room that's needed. I feel like at this level, especially when you know, anything can happen, and the way you see them supporting each other when Kyle went down, obviously Dwayne, you know, now it's Alex's show. They just support each other, and that's really cool to see from your leaders in the building. And then, you know, to see the way Dwayne has taken the adversity and has grown from it, and it's very, very, it's looking good for his future.
Now, speaking of Alex, we're all familiar with the story. But you see it every day. You see the hard work. You see the rehab. You see him walking out in and out of the training room. I think people feel like because he's on the field, oh, he's good. He made it. We get it. It was a tough time for him. Speak on Alex Smith, because I know what it's like watching a teammate fight through things that the world doesn't get to see. What is it like behind the scenes?
Well, the cool thing about being around Alex is the fact that you wouldn't even be able to tell he went through this major injury and this extreme circumstance, because the way he carries himself. He doesn't really use it as an excuse. He doesn't use it as something that holds him back. Even when he was the quarterback, he was out there taking reps, and even last year, my first year here, he's out there snapping to Case and just being involved. And that's a guy who you want to play for. That's a guy you want to compete with, a guy who doesn't make excuses no matter the circumstance. And to be honest, he has every right to have those excuses, but to have that out of your leader and a guy that you go to battle with every Sunday, I'm glad he's on our team. And he makes the job a lot easier for a young guy like myself and the rest of our offense, because he just plays so much ball in this league.
No doubt about it. We appreciate you joining us, man. We love your demeanor, because you're chill off on camera, but on the field, you're an absolute beast. We're going to do a little celebration on the show when you hit that 1,000-yard mark, too, just to let you know. Appreciate you joining us, man. Terry McLaurin.
Could happen in the first quarter.
Appreciate you guys.
President on the fantasy team, 963 yards for the captain. Okay, that felt natural.
It's pretty cool.